Here is the weekly on the 10-year. Now, notice the harmonics in here. They're really pretty. You'll see there is a dominant cycle right over here, and then there are minor thirds. Now, the minor thirds are pretty long. Those are weekly 22-bar cycles. And look at the diamond that formed in here as this was making a peak. Diamonds can be neutral. I mean, you don't really know. They're a triangle, two triangles facing each other. And if they're really small and show up in the middle of a move, they're usually a consolidation. But when they're kind of bigger like this, they can be a top or a bottom, and you kind of have to wait. And you can see this really set the top in the minor cycle that you can see right over here. This is the kind of information that we get, and we got the breakdown right over here. So you can see the minor cycle right over here is pointing to an ideal trough right over here that comes somewhere around the third week or fourth week of June. Now, these vertical timelines that you see right over here, those are set up 3 bars either side of that. Katie does a fantastic job with her cycle low timing tracker, and she has this all listed when they're in certain areas, periods of risk, bottoming, confirmed that they're in sync one way or the other. So she does a great job on that. If you want to learn more about about that cycle low timing tracker, write to Katie or write to Matt on that. So this looks like it's going to go down again further. You can see that right there. If you look here at the daily chart, the same thing. You could see momentum in here as it came down. Look at here on the slim ribbon PO. This turned red right over here, and it's about to give you a down arrow that you see right over there, like you got right over here towards the end of that cycle there. So it says to me one more trip to the downside, likely coming in here. Again, let's go back to the weekly. There's your potential trip to the downside. This cycle right over here, the bigger one, ends July 22nd. That's the next harmonic family out there. Is that going to be in play on the downside? Well, July 22nd, if I were to duplicate this, and I'm just going to take it out over here, July 22nd is right here. So you can see it's possible that this weekly cycle is going to come out here into July, and the decline in here, the corrective period, is going to be the next whole harmonic family here. We don't really know about that. I just want to go to TNX because TNX is the inverse. This is the actual interest rate pattern in here. And if ZNN is looking negative, then TNX is going to look positive. And you see that. So you should be really doing your analysis on both of these. And you can see in here, TNX, we have pointing up in here to a yield of 4.6 up to about 4.8% in this rising phase, which is pretty early. This is confirming to me the negativity that I just showed you in the ZN, because I'm looking at TNX, which is the 10-year yield. And you can see why we do the cycle analysis on both. Look at the momentum upturn right over here. As the reversal scout tells you that you're in this rising phase, look over here where the slim ribbon and that really gives you, and the reversal scout turning up right over here, the slim ribbon PO about to give you an upside momentum signal that yields are going to go up again, meaning that the future is going to go down again. Highest probability. Remember, this is probabilistic, and that's what I'm showing you is the probabilistic analysis.